All right, folks, we are back. Actually, I forgot to change the category. Let me do that really quick. Type. Weight type. Water type. PvP. Plus. Bank. Okay. There we go. I forgot to update things on Twitch aside. Whoopsies. Yeah, so apparently the temperature is 69 right now, which is awesome. Didn't know that. Oh my god, I didn't change the cartridge. Dude, I'm slacking. I went to go get my freaking M&Ms and I forgot to change my cartridge. Are you joking? Okay, there we go. So, anyway, Alright, so anyway. I hope there's some good weather coming for me. Let me put it that way. Y'all, is there anything I should be worried about? Was it nice and cool coming up? I hope so. Yeah, so let's go ahead and go over this really quick. So this season of the PvP is similar to the last one, which we had these three Pokemon for. And I'm going to go ahead and put these all away really quick. Because this season here is focused on water types. So, this is going to be a bit of a different... Oh, hang on here. Is this game just naturally that quiet? Jeez. So this is going to be a bit of a different thing going forward. I guess this is kind of what they're trying to do, which I'm not going to lie, I kind of like. But yeah, this is a whole different thing. And we are getting a bunch of lure balls, actually, as rewards, which is nice because it's one of my favorite ball types. So let's go over this quickly. End of season rewards. They're going to give 300 fresh waters. If you're in A rank. What the fuck? Okay, that's really funny. Let's go ahead and connect really quick. Alright, so here's the picture of it, which actually looks pretty cool now that I'm looking at it. Check rules. We'll take a look-see here. Make a splash this season. Enjoy ranked battles with water-type Pokemon. Useful items for your journey, blah, blah, blah. Eligible Pokemon, water-type Pokemon. No more than one Pokemon with the same Pokédex number may be used. These specific numbers, which we'll go over in a second. Battle rewards, promotion rewards. Take a quick look at both of these. I'm also getting 300 fresh water for getting A rank too. My god. I mean, I get it. The joke is funny, but like... Yeah, so... Those are what we're dealing with here. I'm gonna go ahead and say the complete list of what we're working with here. Where's that at? Okay, here it is. Alright. So, restricted Pokemon, and of course, I'm only going to name the fully evolved Pokemon here, but the, you know, the pre-evolved forms will be used as well. So, Kyogre, of course, Tier King Kyogre, one of the best Pokemon ever made, and also going to be a threat because Kyogre naturally learns things like Thunder and Thunderbolt. It's going to be tough. So, aside from Kyogre, we have Blastoise, Slowbro, Starmie, Gyarados, Vaporeon, Totodile, or Feraligatr, excuse me, Slowking, Jotonian Quillfish, of course, Swampert, Sharpedo, Milotic, Rotom in the washer form, of course, Simipour, Keldeo, Greninja, Barbaracle, only Skrelp. You can't use Dragalge because Dragalge's Poison Dragon. So if you want to use Pokemon number 690 Skrelp, you can do that. Otherwise you have Klotzer, Volcanion, Golisopod, which is going to be interesting because it'll mega into a non-water type. And then last, Dondozo and Tatsugiri. So there's honestly not that many pickings, and honestly, I'm kind of debating if I want to bring in a Kyogre of my own, because, no, I'm not gonna do that. I've gone this far without using a legendary Pokemon. I can do this season without using one too, right? But that also means that my picks are gonna be very specific. I'm going to have to be very thoughtful about what I pick and how I use them. Let's take a look. We can use the team that I had here as a basis. So, not that it matters, but Rotom had Expert Belt. Dragonite had, or no, excuse me. Dragonite had Expert Belt. Rotom had Magnet. And Aerodactyl had its Mega Stone. So, taking a look at what we've got here. Rotom had dual screens. And it had 2 stab moves for the weakness. For the weakness to flying type. Also, I guess that was Jolly, but we minted it. Dragonite was kind of the Slayer. I mean, Dragonite had all the physicality behind it. It had the stats. You look, Rotom's attack stat is higher because it's, you know, level 99 because I was stupid. But Dragonite's attack was extreme. And with the Expert Belt, like, that's what made it so good, was its Expert Belt. Dragon Rush was nice, and E-Speed, of course, but the Expert Belt really having that Bolt Beam was awesome. And then Aerodactyl was really nice. It was only really nice when it had its Mega Stone, but it was very solid, and when it romped, it fucking romped. I mean, you can see, too, its attack stat is nearly as high as Dragonite's, and with stronger moves and stab, it performed quite admirably. But yeah, it definitely needed it needed that mega boost because the Expert Belt and everything, with how the plus moves work, it was just easier for Dragonite to go harder than Aerodactyl. So we can try and do something similar to that. To start off with, our options, of course, are going to be starting with Starmie. Starmie has access to dual screens. I had that Starmie at the very beginning, if you saw, from the beginning of the playthrough. Starmie has access to dual screens, which is going to be amazing, especially going up against Tier King Kyogre. And it can also learn Thunderbolt, running off of a good stat. So we can go with that and be perfectly fine. You can't really resist Kyogre because even, like, nobody's probably going to be running ice moves. But they'll definitely be running electric moves, especially coming off of things like Kyogre and Starmie. So we're going to have to keep that in mind. Alternatively, I can use this Rotom and just make it wash. I could just make this Rotom wash, and we can use it that way. And that can also take care of screens a little bit, because I don't know if I'm really going to need Rotom that much. Rotom will neutralize any electric weaknesses, which is really nice. And it's going to be able to fire off electric attacks itself. It might just be better. You know what? What I could do, because Rotom is an electric type and it does have stab, I can just give Rotom a bunch of electric attacks because there's no water ground types in this game. Oh yeah, there's Swampert. I'm stupid. Okay, so Swampert's going to be big. We're going to go ahead and get a Swampert somewhere. Swampert's the only water ground type though, right? I was thinking of like Quagsire when I said that. But there is Swampert, and we can actually use Swampert as sort of like our ace, because Swampert will blank any electric attacks, and I don't think there's any grass types to worry about. I don't think there's any grass type attacks that these Pokemon can learn outside. Volcanion might get Energy Ball or something. Klotzer might as well, actually, to go with Mega Launcher. Solar Beam. Volcanion gets Solar Beam, which is interesting. Is that the only grass type attack it gets? That's the only grass type attack it gets, yeah. Yeah, Clawitzer could get something too. Dude, my computer and Cerebi, for some reason, it does not load this site very well. No, Clawitzer doesn't get one. Is Grass Knot in this game? Simipour would probably get Grass Knot. I'm thinking grass type attacks might not be an issue. Because I don't think anything would really get it for the most part. No, Grass Knot is not in this game. Didn't think it was. Yeah, so there's not going to be any water attacks to worry about, or any grass attacks to worry about, which means Swampert's going to be amazing. Unless there's a grass type that I am not thinking about. Volcanion's the only one that gets any grass move, and it's Solar Beam of all things, so... That's not going to be a big worry. So we can just ignore Swampert's weakness, basically. Swampert's going to be our check to Kyogre then, and... Do I want it to hold its Mega Stone is the question. I think I do, because Swampert's good defensively, and it has plenty of natural bulk, but it's going to need its Mega Stone to really get anywhere, right? Any thoughts, chat? Any input? Could take a look at Starmie. See what Starmie has going on for it. Maybe there's something that I don't know about, like if I wanted to Mega it. God, Starmie gets Charge Beam too? That thing's amazing. The problem now, though, is if I go up against opposing Swampert, what would I use to help against that? I could also use Gyarados. No, I'm not using Gyarados. Fuck that. Everybody's going to be using electric attacks. I don't want to keep Gyarados in. Hell no. Rotom will be nice because it'll neutralize, like it's not going to be weak to electric, so that's cool. And yeah, I think we can just use this Rotom, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And I can make this Rotom, Electro is interesting. You got Dream Eater. I can just give this thing a ton of electric attacks. If I end up going up against Kyogre, yeah, as if I'm not gonna go against Kyogre round 1. I can just let Rotom go crazy on it. Maybe instead of Charge Beam, I run Nasty Plot for guaranteed bonus damage. I don't know, actually. There's also Parabolic Charge. I want to see... Doesn't that used to be 50? Ooh, Charge is actually going to be amazing here. I don't really need to get Charge Beam. I can just use... I mean, I could use Charge and Charge Beam. But this is going to be a point where Charge is actually going to be really good because, I mean, everything's going to be running special attacks here for the most part. There's some physical monsters, like we got Sharpedo here, Golisopod. But yeah, Charge here is going to be really good, especially against Kyogre. So we can totally run, like, Charge. I want to see the, I want to see how the other electric type attacks do, though. Charge, Parabolic Charge. Keyway, we don't need to worry about. Volt Switch. I'm pretty sure I know how Volt Switch works, so I don't really need to check that too much. Electro. We have Electro Web, Thunder. Whoops. Okay. We might have to go in and actually. I'm gonna use Rotom against actual Pokemon here. Hang on. So Discharge it definitely runs up to him, and Parabolic Charge it should also. Why did you wake up? That was interesting. Did you see his eyes were red, but he didn't have the effect? That was cool. Electro Web also appears to be a trapping move, or not a trapping, but it has an AoE. A field effect, rather, excuse me. That's what I'm looking for. So, if I need a zone where Pokemon are going to be aggressive at me. So, if I lay down Electro Web. Dude, the fucking... Okay, there. Yeah, so it will stay on the field for a little bit, which is interesting. Okay. Okay, so... Also, for some reason, Rotom will charge toward them for that. I don't know why. It'll also do that for Volt Switch too, for some whack-ass reason. Emotional Indeedy, welcome in. How you doing? Okay, all I really have left to test is Thunder, because I don't know how long it's going to take. All of those moves involve Rotom, like, going up to attack them, which is really bizarre. I don't know why that is. How long does Thunder take to come out? Well. That wasn't too long. So Thunder could be usable on Rotom. I mean, what if I'm considering going with... I'm probably going to go with Charge Beam over Nasty Plot. I'd rather have that 50% than just have a move that... well, I don't know, because Nasty Plot... Like, because it gives +2, or it wouldn't normally give +2, the +1 effect it gives is a lot longer than Charge Beam. So maybe I do go Nasty Plot. If I go Nasty Plot Charge, though, then I have to... I'm gonna have to bring, like, I don't know. I'll also have to calc the cooldown time, which I don't think is gonna be an issue. I'm not really worried too much about the cooldown times with Rotom. I think what I'll do is, for Rotom, I'm gonna go ahead and put... Where was Charge? Oh, these are TMs. I'm gonna do Charge. We'll do... Charge Beam. Do I want Parabolic Charge? What's my team? I'm trying to figure that out now. I'm leaning towards Rotom, Starmie, and Swampert. I kind of like Electroweb. I think that the field, like it staying on the field, is kind of nice. I don't know if it's really good, but I think that that's nice. I think going for Charge Beam, Parabolic Charge, and Thunder or Thunderbolt. Probably Thunder, because it comes out harder. This thing is gonna have to deal with Kyogre. This has to be the thing that deals with Kyogre, so I need it to hit hard. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do Charge Beam, Charge, Thunder, and then Parabolic Charge for some recovery too. I think that's how we're gonna go about that. We'll see. Dondozo with Tatsugiri. I briefly considered it, but I don't really care for it that much. Tatsugiri I love, but Dondozo I can kind of pass on. Let me see, because I mean I know it's got monster defensive stats. What kind of moveset would we be looking with here? Order Up would be nice. What are the stats you can get from Order Up? Attack, defense, and speed? If it's... Is it movement speed? It would have to be movement speed. Yeah. That wouldn't make any sense. I don't know. Order Up is fine. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really feeling that too much. Ice Fang, Fissure, Order Up, and Curse. I don't know. I'm not big on that. I mean, that thing, it's an interesting gimmick for sure, but... One, I don't really like Ice Fang for an all water type challenge. And I don't know. I mean, with its insane amount of bulk, or maybe just HP. I mean, it has a lot of physical defense too, but with its insane amount of bulk, like, you could definitely get Fissure off, but that sounds not great. It sounds like a fun gimmick, but not something that I can really do to, relatively speaking, get myself easily to A rank. Do I have anything in this line? You... Nope. Mudkip. A Stomp. I have a Swampert. I remember stumbling on this thing. Should we just use this? It's effective against Gyarados and Swampert. I mean, I would call it neutral. It's not super effective against them, but like, It's at least bulky enough to withstand them for sure, but that's not really what I'm looking for. I mean, like, I don't really care about Gyarados. Rotom will blank Gyarados, no problem. Swampert, I am considering having an issue with because it has so much well-distributed bulk, but I'm not... Like, taking up 2 slots to deal with Swampert doesn't sound like a good idea. I would much more rather have a Volcanion with Solar Beam and just hope to pick off the Swampert through that than use both Dondozo and Tatsugiri just for him. I mean, yeah, I realize that. It's like it's Ice Fang, it's a good move, but it's not like it's a fun gimmick, but I really don't think it's getting anywhere with it. Let me go ahead and catch a Staryu really quick. It's not nighttime. Yeah, Volcanion would be good here because most people probably aren't going to be running water type moves, so Volcanion doesn't really have to worry about that. So it's not going to be taking any like solid neutral hits from anything except like maybe Kyogre. Huh. I'll just leave it there. That's my good luck Magikarp. Everybody say hi to the good luck Magikarp. Okay, so, I shouldn't have taken the magnet off of it. Oh, bloody hell. Actually, no, I'll just use specifically the magnet. The expert belt would be nice. What are the other items I'm going to use? If I'm using Starmie, I'm going to give it the expert belt. Because... No, actually, you know, if Starmie's going to be my dual screener, I'll give it the magnet. Because I'm only going to give it electric type attacks. And if I'm going to use Rotom as my big killer, then I'm going to give it the expert belt to try and get that extra damage off. My thoughts on Mega Gallisopod? I'm forgetting Magikarp. No, Magikarp, it will bless us by staying in the wild, you know? I didn't look at Mega Gallisopod. I love it personally because I'm a big bug type user. But I didn't really consider it because I don't think it's going to get anything that's going to do anything wild. Like, first impression will be nice. Leech Life is solid for the sustain. It's got a lot of neutral hitting moves, like Swords Dance, Leech Life, Drill Run. That's a good combo. But until it megas, if I were to use Gallisopod, it has to mega, otherwise it'll just get obliterated by anything with water attacks, or with electric attacks, excuse me. But, it would hit harder than Swampert. If I'm okay taking Thunders, which I'm gonna have to be, quite frankly. But if I'm okay with that, it's got a lot of good natural bulk. And I can spec into some special defense if I need to. Because I can run 252 attack and then like do 152 and 100 on in HP and defense or something. Oh, it has 90 special defense. I thought it had 100. Damn it. Okay, so then as a Mega, it gets... Okay, it gets 120. That's more what I was thinking of. Okay. Yeah, God, its HP is so low that I would have to go harder into HP. But it is true that as a Mega, I wouldn't really have to worry about electric attacks anymore. Like, I probably wouldn't run First Impression, but it's a nice gimmick. Just because switching is so detrimental and First Impression is only good the one time. But like Swords Dance Leech Life is insanely good. I wouldn't want to run any steel attacks, so I'd lose out on basically that stab. So what else would I have here? If I were to use Golisopod, which I wasn't really considering, but if I were to actively consider it, Swords Dance Earthquake, or not Earthquake, Swords Dance, Leech Life, Giga Impact, I guess. X-Scissor, U-Turn, Waterfall, Gunk Shot, Close Combat. Yeah, I don't know about that. Inversely, not that I looked or planned out what Swampert was going to have yet, but if I were to use Swampert, I could pretty safely do 252 in HP and attack for this thing. Yeah, 190 versus... What does Golisopod have? I mean, it's Golisopod's attack stat is higher, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, 125 versus 110. With the same... Wow, they're actually really close in full base stat total. That's interesting, I didn't know that. Yeah, the same base special defense. Swampert has a lot more base HP, though. And of course, Swampert's big thing is that it blanks electric. And then when I Mega, it'd be 158 attack versus 150. Yeah, so as a Mega, Swampert stands out more than Golisopod here. Because it blanks electric, it has comparative stats. And has some decent moves with, you know, Earthquake. You can use Curse here. Like, definitely what Golisopod has above... What it has over Swampert is Swords Dance, absolutely. It might also have travel speed. Golisopod isn't that slow as far as its walking speed. Swampert, I would use... What would I use here? EQ, of course. EQ being big because as a Mega, it is not resisted. So its stab isn't resisted, which is nice. I could set up Aqua Ring, which is interesting. Screech! Okay, hold on a second. Screech isn't as good as Swords Dance. Let's clear that right now. But that could be usable. Because the thing that would suck with Curse, which Swampert does get somewhere in its moveset, I don't know where it is. But instead of using Curse, I could use Screech instead, which is comparable. What else do we have here? Rock Slide, which is nice. Could use Dig. Dig is nice for invulnerability. Endure, which is gimmicky as all fucking hell. Endure, I think, is like protect, where it'll just work for a second. I don't think it's like PMD. Stealth Rock if I wanted to be Mimi, I guess. Giga Impact, Double Edge, Stone Edge. Liquidation, Poison Jab is not going to be useful here. Alright, so okay, so Curse is TM91, that's cool. Outrage, if for some reason Tatsugiri decides that it wants to be horrible to me, I guess I could throw that on. So I could do Curse EQ or Screech, I guess, for some reason. But I could do like Curse EQ, Stone Edge would be nice. Gyarados could be around, even though I think nobody's going to be using Gyarados. I was proven wrong last time people were using Gyarados during the flying one. And because of that, I could throw Stone Edge on there. And then I can throw on something like Giga Impact or something that hit just is a hard neutral hit. Or Dig. Dig would be good too. So I could do Curse, Dig, EQ, Stone Edge. They need to limit Mega Pokemon that don't have water types. I think that's neat. I think that's a cool way to circumvent it. Let's go ahead and quickly evolve this thing really quick so we can use it. Dig isn't there for offense, it's there for defense. Charge Beam. I guess Thunder, why the hell not? And then, where are my... Actually, you know what? What am I doing here? Don't I still have that old Starmie that I used forever ago? How did I EV you? You've got exactly what I'm looking for. How did I EV you, though? Oh god, you sure as hell don't need all that speed. Okay, yeah, we're gonna use this new Starmie. Never mind. I'll just start over with you. Thank you. And then crap, where was that Swampert? We'll just end up using that shiny one, I guess, because I happened upon it. Decent. It's not even that good. Yeah, we'll just use you just to save time. And then yeah, we're looking okay here. So let's go ahead and get rid of these. Hey Peters, what's up? Okay. Are you hyper trained? Okay, cool. Oh god damn it. Okay, hold on. Perfect. Does this have any? Yeah, we'll just use a gold bottle cap. Make it easy. Because after this, I do want to have some time tonight to start working on some of the bank stuff I have again. Okay, so Starmie is of course gonna be modest. Do I just make Swampert adamant? I guess so, yeah. I guess it's just as simple as that. Where do I buy the adamant mints? Where is that whole ass, like, square of them? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Where, like, all of the mint sellers are? I can't remember where the hell that is. It's somewhere around here. Yeah. Rouge Street sector. It's somewhere around here, yeah. Is it? Am I bugging? I think I'm bugging. I should probably make it daytime too, shouldn't I? I'll look at that one. Emotional and duty. There's sector 6 since I'm already close to it. I'll get a couple of these while I'm here. Not naughty. Okay. Okay. So with that, oh boy. Why do I have so many zincs? What the hell? Okay. So the good news is I don't have to, I don't have to get, I don't have to get anything for Rotom, which is always great. Those, yeah, I think I'll just roll with the Zinks. I don't think investing in defense is really going to matter that much. Most of the Pokemon here, it's sort of like a good split, actually. You have a good split of physical versus special, so like Blastoise is more special, Slowbro is more special, Starmie's special, Gyarados more physical. Vaporeon special, Feraligatr physical, Slowking special, Quillfish physical, Swampert physical, physical, special, 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 special. Keldio's unique in that I can do both really well. Greninja special, Barbarical physical, Clawter special. Yeah, so there's a good mix, but I think more of what I'm going to be seeing is going to be special. I am rethinking. Let me think about Swampert's EVs though. And Starmie is so fast I'm not gonna have to worry about it. What's that one site? OKOS. Move cooldown calculator. I might have to invest in Swampert's speed a little bit. I didn't think about that until just now. Starmie's gonna be fine, but Swampert, depending on if I can get a cooldown quickly, I'll want to go ahead and use that. Why does it tell me to select a Pokemon and then not bring me to the... That's so annoying. Okay, anyway, what did I say? I was gonna do something like Curse. Which I could also not use Curse. Curse is just good for now. Big Earthquake, and I said Stone Edge too. So if I want to run those four, this site looks terrible when it's like this. Let me make it full screen. Hold on. Innately, they're at only 2 seconds each. If I do... Let's do 40 and see if that does anything. Okay, if I put 20 points into speed, it'll reduce everything to another quarter. So that's not too bad. That's a pretty cheap investment for that. It's just... Dude, Swampert's so slow. Like, it's so unfortunate how slow Swampert is, because that is seriously... Like, its move cooldowns are horrible. God, they're so bad. I mean, I could get Randy with it and do Fissure instead of Dig, I guess, if I wanted to. But, yeah, 20 points in Swampert speed will bring us down another 0.25 seconds, which is nice. Tina the Puppy, welcome in. How you doing? No, we still have 6 months with Bank. Do not go around saying that it is gone. We have 6 months still where we can still transfer stuff. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm trying to figure out how I want to EV Swampert here. So if I do 20 points in speed, and of course I have to do 252 in attack. Like, how do you not, right? How do I do the rest of my points? I could just make it as simple as 150 and 100. Do I want to do that? Or it'd be 88, not 100, because I'm using, I'm using some speed EVs, that's right. I guess so, that wouldn't be too bad. That gives Swampert a little bit of bulk. And since I'll be using Curse, if I am using Curse, it'll give me a +1 in defense too, so... It'll make Swampert nice and bulky, and since there won't be any grass moves, it should be pretty stout. The only thing that's gonna suck though is that Swampert really doesn't have that much going on. Like, instead of Dig, if I wanted more survivability, I could throw Aqua Ring on, but I think that's kind of useless. A Pokemon like this, if you were gonna go for that one title where you don't get KO'd a single time, a Swampert like this would probably be really good for that if you use like Curse, Aqua Ring, and then like I don't know, Stonequake, I guess. Dig is also pretty good for stalling out for move recharge too. So I think Curse, EQ, Dig, Stone Edge is gonna be our final moveset. That's not terrible. I didn't see if I had any HP ups. No, stop. I don't care. I know, right, Tina? People are saying that there is a leak for RSE being on the eShop, but I haven't even bought Fire and Leaf Green yet, so I'm not gonna get those until they're long since gone, and I really don't have any plans to get Ruby or Sapphire either. I'll get Emerald probably just for the old C map event, but that's really about it. Do I have a Shalfa Dondozo that's EV'd on attack? No. No, I don't have any form of Shiny Dondozo. I don't really care about it. But that is cool if you do have it. The downside of Dig is that it gives the opponent an opportunity to switch out. I don't really care about that. Dig isn't for doing damage. It's for defense and for stalling. It's not for... It's not to deal damage. Because if it were, I would pick a different move that had less cooldown. Because Dig has like an innate 12-second cooldown timer, so... Curse, Liquidation, Bulldoze, EQ, Stone Edge, and then what at Dig at? And I'll rearrange how I want those moves later. Yeah, that's not bad. Do I have any HP ups? I totally forgot to actually get the HP ups. I have plenty of HP ups. Okay, cool, we're chilling. So what I want to do here is we're gonna do 2 in speed for this. And then I can't see it when it's in this half size monitor bowl. Okay. So 20 in speed, I need 88 in special defense. Which actually I'll just go ahead and use 9 at the very end. So I'll do 15 protein, 25. 2. Then the rest of the zincs. Okay, cool. That's looking good. I like that quite a bit, actually. It's not super strong, but a lot of the strength is going to come off of stab, ultimately. And I can go ahead and give it its Mega Stone, too. Okay, Now for Starmie, Starmie is super fast, so it's probably not going to need any speed investment. Select. Light screen. Charge beam, and then thunder maybe? Should I do thunder or T-bolt? I don't even know. Probably thunder. Yeah, we'll do thunder because I'm going to want it to just nuke. Why did reflect and light screen not... There we go. Okay. And now for some reason, dude, why is this site broken? Now it's not even reading charge beam. It doesn't matter. I really doubt I'll need any speed investment, but let's go to 20 and see. At 20 seconds are the same. At 60 is when I finally get a breakpoint, so I'm not spending 60 EVs on that. Hell to the no. So I'll probably just end up doing 252 HP special attack. Yeah, I think that'll be fine, because I'll just start, like, turn 1 will be light screen. So... should be fine there. I don't really see anything really wrong with that. Wouldn't it be wild if you paid for Leaf Green and got 151 mons less than 22-year-old Game Boy Advances? I mean, one of the reasons I did not buy Leaf Green, I don't have Leaf Green. I have a Fire Red, but one of the reasons I didn't buy either of those on the Switch is because I still have those, and so I still have my connectivity to things like Coliseum, XD, and the Hoenn games, which is why I didn't buy them. Like, Leaf Green is going to be interesting for me to buy because, one, I don't have a Leaf Green cartridge. It'll have two, it'll have the events, and well, that's really about it, honestly. I don't need that game for anything else, so it's mostly just for that. And the same thing for Emerald. Like, Emerald will only be enticing because of the old C map. If the Eon tickets are in RSE, which they probably will be, and hopefully, if you don't know, there were a ton of events for the Gen 3 games. I mean, just a metric ton of them. Partially because it was the 10th anniversary when they were current, so there's some of that, but there's so many Gen 3 events, dude, it's crazy. Ancient Power Swampert? Ancient Power is a special move, so no. Reflect Light Screen. Change those. Charge Beam Thunder. How do I want to have this laid out? Yeah, Earthquake there for sure. Dig, Curse. I guess that's fine, yeah. Okay, I think that's alright. Everyone's EV'd already. Let's go ahead and plus these, and then probably get started. God, it took an hour to get to this point? Are you fucking serious? Oh my word. Poison Jab Swampert? I mean, Poison Jab's fine, I guess. It's not very strong. Like, Poison Jab is 80 base power, and you're not really running into anything that Poison Jab would be effective on. Grasses aren't here. There's no water fairies. There's not really a point to running it when you could run something that has more power, like... I mean, like, Stone Edge, for example, has a little bit more power, but its bigger benefit is that it has coverage in the form of Gyarados. Stonequake as a combo has delightful synergy, and also its high crit rate is nice too. Outrage would be interesting. I did call out Outrage earlier because I think that Outrage has a niche use against Tatsugiri. But I don't think Tatsugiri will be used very much, even though it does have a Mega Form. Because, well, first off, everybody's going to be using Primal Kyogre. Let's just get that out of the way right now. But Tatsugiri isn't very bulky. Like, at all. It's got a decent defense stat. Or no, is it special defense or defense? I think it's special defense. It's got a decent special defense stat, but its HP and whatever defense isn't, the better one is paper. Plus, all plus, all plus. How do you get the Stone Edge TM? Oh, I can't tell you that. You're gonna have to look that one up. I did everything involving this game months ago. I couldn't tell you where it is, but it's probably going to be easy to get, so I wouldn't fret. Also, give me 1 second here. I'm going to change my controllers because I kind of just realized why the hell am I using my Pro controller for this when I could be using one that I am much less worried about getting wear on. Okay, so this dinky little controller is one of my favorites to use because I can throw this thing around and nothing's gonna happen. But yeah, I think we're okay. This isn't necessarily amazing, but for what we've got to work with, this isn't bad. You know, this isn't bad. I will go ahead and move Charge up here. I'll move Charge Beam here so it can be consistent with Starmie. Okay. All right, I think this will work. Wait a second. Swap. There we go. Okay. Now we save. Very important to have Starmie out first, so that way I can get those screens off. Oh, I don't know where to get Stone Edge. I'm sorry. Just look it up. Everything I did in this game, like, was months and months ago. I do not remember where to get 1 TM out of all that. But look it up. It'll be on something, whether it's Cerebi or Game8 or whatever. I personally like Game8 a lot. That's one of my favorite websites to use these days. I don't know why. I stumbled upon it, and then after stumbling upon it, I just haven't stopped using it. Very useful for modern Pokemon stuff. Well, there's a DC. Alright, so if I'm gonna guess, this will probably take 2 hours, 15 minutes to get to A. We're gonna see Barbaracle. Am I missing something here? Oh God! Holy shit! This thing destroys Kyogre! I'm getting fed. I don't even care. I'm getting fed the fuck up. I probably shouldn't use Thunder. I used... Oh my God. I'm getting fed my entire week's worth of calories right now. This is unreal. I can't believe I'm getting the freebie treatment right now. Alright, well anyway, whatever the hell that was. What the fuck was that, dude? Oh my God, 230. That's a new record, I'll say that much. What the hell was that crap? Oh, thank God, I got my 60 fresh waters. I was worried about that. Alright, so anyway, that aside... I can't believe that got me 6 ranks, or 5 ranks. Almost 6. Holy. Okay, so anyway, oh my God, this guy again. Was this the guy that was AFK, or was it a different one? No Kyogre to start with. Oh my God, it's this guy again. Damn. That's okay. We're gonna light screen. I'll let Starmie take that, that's fine. We can charge. We can parabolic charge. Nice. There's that Tatsugiri I was talking about. With Ice Beam. Are you fucking serious? Well, the good news is that because of how Rotom is, I can just sit here and let it thaw out. Why is this guy using Sharpedo? And with Swift of all things, why did that guy walk into my Thunder? I'll take that, thanks. And I'll juice up. Oh my god, are you for real? Wow, surprising. Wow, that's surprising. Oh, I didn't plus move that. That sucks. Okay. So that didn't go as amazing as I thought it would. Starmie definitely needs those plus moves to get any KOs. But that wasn't too bad. I think that was another flawless, was it? And Sheer Cold, actually, I forgot that Sheer Cold guarantees freeze. It doesn't KO in this game. So that was a bit of a knowledge gap, but that wasn't too bad. If I had the knowledge of what Sheer Cold did, this would have gone a lot better. But for what it is, 170 isn't bad. I'll take 170 with another flawless. Yeah, Rotom's a monster, though. Being able to snowball with it, starting off with screens to build meter is always great. Starmie can start off and get a charge beam to get an extra pick. Not bad. I didn't get to use Swampert that time, which sucked, but that's okay. Alright, now we have an actual, you know, squad of 4 that probably looks like, they know what they're doing. Couple of freebies, though, to start. I mean, that was, what, 400 points total over 2? It was decent. Nice. Let's see how a Thunder does. Nice. Oh, that was Future Sight. Shit, I kind of forgot about that move. They killed me with Future Sight and went and fucked off. That's actually crazy. Okay. We do have this. If that's the first item, then we'll get that as points too. They've already mega'd, so shouldn't be an issue there. Nice! That is fucking awesome. Perfect. Gunk Shot is interesting. Oh, this is amazing. You bitch! Oh, that was my kill. Alright, give me some of that Mega back. They swap in Greninja? Oh. No way I got picked by the Volk! I knew it would happen! I knew it would happen, that's so annoying. Wow, it fires off solar beams fast! Somehow that didn't connect. Ooh, dang. Okay. Not bad. Should have switched in Rotom first. Alright, that wasn't too bad. We ended up getting first there. Still solid. Yeah, Volk really throws those solar beams quickly. Like, faster than I thought it would. Interesting knowledge to know. Definitely have to be careful about that with Swampert. Didn't get that many bonuses though, which sucks. Lipard's in this game? If I remembered Lipard being in this game, you know, it was only just now, not at all in my time with the rest of it. Gyarados, Starmie, Tatsugiri. I'm gonna set up screens to get my meter. Oh, the special Gyaradoses are coming back out. I'm gonna get that charge really quick. And then have it come over here to get away from everything. Really? Okay, we got the kill there. Nah, you know what? I'm just gonna Mega. Unforge. I can dig. Nice. Let's see how an EQ does. I'm not gonna swap yet. Damn. A lot of alphas. I didn't mean to use thunder. Still got it though. If that were charge beam, I could have reacted, but I'll take that kill anyway. Somehow I am not... There we go, okay. So I've got meter to Mega. And I don't think I'm going to, actually. Oh, he got an Omni Boost. Nice! I should have died to that. Got it. Alright, not bad. I should have swamped to Swampert instead of Starmie on that one. But otherwise, dude, like, Liepard is in this game? I don't remember Liepard being in this game. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of forgot Liepard was even a Pokemon. I'm not gonna lie about that either. First Mega Evolve, claim an item, Scatter Attacker. A good 170. We're looking solid. Excuse me. Nice, got a fastball. You got the TM for Stone Edge? Nice, good stuff. Yeah, Stone Edge and Earthquake. Stonequake is a great combo. Similar to Bolt Beam, you know, those types of combos like Ground, Rock, and Ice and Electric. Those combos have a lot of coverage and are very good. And in this case, Stone Edge too, with its higher crit chance, makes it very nice. It doesn't just cover Gyarados, it's just a very strong hitting neutral move. And I get to start in my spot. Look at that guy's pants. See how bright those were? My word. Swampert, Swampert, Gyarados. Okay. Well, I know what's gonna happen here. Swampert City, dude! I must admit, this is something I did not anticipate. We're all just having fun with our frogs. Nice. If these do still have the alpha AVs, then they have max attack, which is kind of obnoxious. Oh, it gets bulk up. Why am I using Curse when bulk up exists? Is this what we're doing now? Uh-oh. I mean, yeah, I could have told you that. Bulk up is just Curse without the drawback. But I didn't... I kind of forgot that Bulk up was in this game, so... That's good. Is Kyogre running EQ? If Kyogre... Dude, hit it! If Kyogre's running EQ, that's actually really good against, me in particular. I'm out of swaps. Great! Good time to be out of swaps. No, my little washing machine is so useless right now. I could never have anticipated that I would be stuck against 3 Swampers. Okay, well, now that I know that bulk up exists in this game, let's go ahead and overwrite curse, because why would we ever use curse? I mean, the flex is kind of nice, I'm not gonna lie. God, I got nothing. Okay. That might be the first time I've actually gotten nothing. Now that I think about it. Okay, does it limit via TM or is it... Yeah, it's level... Or, TM. Dude. Right, or we're Stone Edge. I think we're here still. This is the wrong person. Okay, so anyway, yeah. Forgot bulk up exists. That is just objectively better curse, so that'll be a lot better. No more slow movement speed, now we just get attack and defense. And as a bonus, we also get a new pool of opponents. Because those people we just played against should already have queued up. If I have time later, we can do a battle, sure. I'm not gonna do it right now. For now, I really want to try and get to A rank soon. Because I have other goals that I need to do, such as things involving Bank. Oh, God. Alright, that's good. Wow! Okay, awesome. I got hit by that twice. You love to see it. Nice. Stone Edge is scary. I'm gonna meter. Cool. That was worth it. Charge comes back. Ooh, damn, for real? Let's go ahead and get that charge again, then. Dude, charge into parabolic charge is nutty. I really don't fear you. I don't know what you're doing to me. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, that sucks. All right, we're gonna hit you because... Okay, we're down bad now. No, my little Rotom. Darn it. For a second there, it was in the cards. Okay, so Rotom doesn't even need dual screens. Rotom will just go nutty by itself. Especially right now with the charge as an added effect. The kill? I didn't mean to plus that, but whatever. Look at him go! Nice HP back. We get the kill. Who would have thought Rotom would have been the Kyogre Slayer? I mean, that's kind of what I made it to do. But, wow. 2 people disconnected. That's crazy. 11. I got 11 kills. That's awesome. See, this is what game knowledge gets you. Game knowledge gets you the dubs. Flawless Survivor. Another Flawless Survivor, by the way. Ooh, got a Love Ball. Nice. Just defeated a Rogue Mega Halucha in a Rogue match with Halucha no healing. Nice. Good stuff. Even if you were healing, I mean, like, Halucha does get access to Roo, so you could use that as no item healing, which is still good. Excuse me. And no, I'm not excited for Nickit Day tomorrow at all, because I don't like Nickit whatsoever. That is a day I can completely pass on. I might do a couple laps of my apartment complex just to get 1 or 2 shinies, but boy do I not care about Nickit in the least. Ooh, that was a well-timed protect. Why am I doing this? Yeah, like, I just kind of engaged this guy and didn't swap because I was playing on his... What the hell? Was that Power Herb, or does the Volcanion just throw out solar beams like that? I'm gonna have to look into that. That could be a Volcanion specific thing. Okay. Damn, that sucks. I should throw Hydro Pump on Rotom, honestly. Because I don't want to get blanked by... That wasn't my kill. Yeah, I really don't want to get blanked by Swampert again. That is a sucky feeling. Oh, I'm sitting pretty now. Oh, no, I'm not! Oh, dude, that guy just swooped in! Let's save my ass there. Damn, dude. This guy and his damn Volcanion. Yeah, it's good. I will say that. A lot of Feraligatr this match. Oh my god, it didn't get that until... Parabolic Charge takes too long to charge up. That sucks. I made some bad calls there, but that guy and his Volcanion absolutely swept. God! Oh, that's depressing. Only 50? Yeah, I've got to play a little bit better around Volcanion then. I didn't realize it would fire off solar beams that fast. I don't know why. I don't think it had a power herb or anything. I didn't hear an item activation. Like, Zard firing off solar beams makes sense because its ability is Drought. And that's sort of how they converted it. Along with Meganium and Mega Soul, but like... You have Water Absorb, dude. Nice picture. Like, Homeboy's ability is Water Absorb. Why is it doing that? Rotom, Milo, Gren. Is this the same guy? Also, now that I've gotten to play around with it a bit, oh, me and this guy are homies. Yeah, now that I've gotten to play around with it, Thunder is nice, but I really don't like it compared to Thunderbolt. It's actually not as good. So I was right in using T-Bolt earlier. Brother, I'm about to... He's got a pert too. Yo, leave my homie alone. Hold up. Hey, Nova, what's up, dude? He used Aqua Ring too, actually. I was really close to putting that on. That's cool to see. Why did that thing just move around that quickly? Holy shit. That's still gonna get hit. Unfortunate. Most unfortunate. Dude, this guy with the Splash Squad over here, I am loving. Not enough. Okay, that's fine though. I got some extra knowledge. I need to swap out Thunder for T-Bolt, and... I definitely need something for Swampert. Partially because that one guy keeps showing up. I don't have access to a Volcanion though, so I don't have anything for grass, but I definitely get blinked by it, so I could throw Hydro Pump on there. It does get stabbed. If I throw that on instead of Charge Beam, that probably wouldn't be the worst. I gotta keep charge though. Charge and parabolic charge is great. Especially plus moved. I think I can throw hydro pump on instead of charge beam, which does suck because that plus special attack would be awesome. But oh yeah, can you believe this thing doesn't learn T-Bolt naturally? What the hell is that? It does suck though that Rotom, like if Rotom has the thing that answers, it's not really a thing that answers. It's more so just something that I'm not walled by Swampert with. That being said, Swampert's special defense is lower than its physical by quite a bit, which is why that guy had light screen on Rotom to help counteract that. I think this is okay though. Stonequake, yeah, I think this will be better. I could also, instead of using Charge Beam on Starmie, I could throw something else on Starmie, like God, I don't even know. Fire attack's kind of neat, I guess. Nah, there's nothing really. Self-destruct. I could put self-destruct on my Starmie, I guess. Yeah, there's nothing I really need on Starmie now that I'm looking at it. So that's fine. I've got enough electric. I know that charge was plus parabolic, probably plus move too with the expert belt and everything. Even if it doesn't take out Kyogre, is going to be good enough. And if I need the kill and I'm looking good, I can use Thunderbolt instead of parabolic. That's kind of how it goes sometimes. Sometimes you just have to feel out the team and see what's what. Yeah, Rotom with charge though is awesome. He doesn't even really need the screens. In fact, the screens aren't even that good. Like Reflect has been nice. Actually, no, that's not true. The screens have been good, but having both of them at the same time hasn't. I can very easily just get by with one for a while and then swap back if needed. But it is nice for building meter. Ooh, shiny alpha Milotic. That's cool. God, that thing's massive. I gotta try and get one of those too. Greninja gets Trailblaze. That's fascinating. Fuck off, dude. Like, that guy in particular just said fuck you. I don't get it. Oh, I forgot to give Starmie T-Bolt. Gotcha! It's nice. I love that Trailblaze is what people are using to try and get coverage. That's awesome. Huh? Excuse the fuck out of me. Dude. Is this really what people are doing here? They're just using long-range fissure and shit? That is so weak. Yeah, fuck you. No, it didn't get the kill. That dude and his skull bash from downtown got it. That's so lame. Hey, you know what though? There was some good game knowledge to be gotten there. Skull bash is interesting. Kind of clowny, honestly. There were a few points that were just bizarre. People really do like their fissure on their Swampert, I will say that. Alright, that was okay. Got a level and a lure ball on that one. The level was, or the lure ball was because of the rank up, but the level was a nice RNG pull. It really is too bad that Rotom has 4 move syndrome. Nasty Plot would be great to have too, but I can't use a slot on NP. Oh, that's what I forgot. I forgot to give Starmie T-Bolt. Thank you very much. Vaporeon, get out of the way. Like, you're playing with the big kids right now. Rotom got poisoned. That sucks. That really sucks. Try and get some collateral. No, dude. So lame. It's fine. Nice. And for some reason, this Slowking exists. Excuse the fuck out of me? Well, whatever. I tried. Alright, there's a defense boost here that I am dying to take. Oh, yeah. By the way, did not know Sharpedo got close combat. I shouldn't have charged. That was a misplay. Although that was pretty good. Why are we still doing this, dude? I wanted that Kyogre kill so bad. I'm so glad I got that. Those Kyogre kills, you know, going all in to get them, it's a little bit tough, but it is very satisfying when you do take out a Kyogre from full. 210. Another 210. Looking very good so far. However, I did say this would probably take 2 hours and 15 minutes. It's probably going to take a little bit longer. We're probably going to be like 2:30. Maybe 2:45. Things are going a little bit better now that we've got some game knowledge. I forgot to give Starmie T-Bolt. Whatever. Yeah, we've gotten some game knowledge. We know that Volcanion really fires out solar beams super quick. We've had to adjust movesets a couple times. But you know what? Things feel pretty good. I'm more acclimated with the moveset. That's a really good picture, actually. Dang. That's just a good shot. And we know that Rotom is the hard carry, without a doubt. Speaking of... Wow, dude, I couldn't even swap. That sucks. That's fine though, we got meter. About as much as that does. That is good to know. No, dude! He had to walk all the way here from 6 miles away. I hate using ranged moves. Ranged moves are so freaking obnoxious, dude. We had an attack boost and everything. Okay, if that's the case. Should have used dig first, but oh well. Damn. If I didn't revert, I didn't see that Swampert reverted. That sucks. Oh, it didn't revert. Never mind, I'm just dumb. It turns out I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, the double kill at the last second. Swampert v Swampert's kind of a fun mind game, I'm not gonna lie. It is interesting that some people are running Poison Jab though, because... Nice, I got a random lure ball, I like that. Excuse me. Yes, I don't know what Poison Jab does. Like, it's a quick move, but in the case of, like, we're seeing Golisopod a decent amount, and it doesn't really offer anything against it, especially in when it megas. It's bad against itself. It's a quick hit against other like weaker Kyogres and some other stuff, but I don't know. I mean, I can definitely say like it could be better than Dig. I'm using Dig defensively over offensively. So if you're looking for another offensive move, like, yeah, I guess Poison Jab is fine. That is not a Primal Kyogre. This is awesome for building meter. I just got to build up all the way. Brick Break! I'll be damned! That's annoying. Oh, the double kill. Whew, get me the fuck out of there. Oh, that's so weak. I'll swap out, yeah. There was nothing I could do there, it's okay. Brick Break is interesting on Swampert. That's viable. That is absolutely viable. No, Rotom, why do you... Like, dude, just fucking use it from where you are, man. Why'd you have to get so close to me just to use T-Bolt again? I don't get it. Nice, good points though, 180. We're at F, which should be about halfway, I think. Dude, this chick again? Two Swamperts and what was that, Gliscod? Dude! Damn. Alright, that's fine. I did build up a lot of meter, and that's what matters. Building up meter is so important. Nice, thanks for that. Oh, this is the dude with the Brick Swampert. Nice. Got him. Oh, so you're the one that has it. Wakarimashita. Every time! From downtown, every time with the solar beam. Mega. Ooh, okay. Good. Okay. This dude with the Volk. Nice. I don't really fear Origin Pulse. Swaps. The Swampert. And I can plus move this. Got a double kill. Alright. Oh yeah, baby. Erupt that steam, bozo. Not bad. 8 and 8. I do like that Haruka's trainer though. Volcania needs to be banned. It's so old. What does that mean? Kyogre is literally older than it. All right. Ooh, I've actually got to set myself a reminder for that. By the end of this stream, I'll actually be able to start on some of my Go stuff. Or not Go stuff, my bank stuff. It's a little bit late to do Go stuff. It's 10:45. Set it for like 11, I guess. 45. I'm almost done doing the Yancey and Curtis trades in, oh, this guy again? Actually, I saw two people I recognize here. Yeah, doing the Yancey and Curtis trades in black and white, or, black 2, white 2. Finally almost done doing all of that. I set out to get multiple trades of those that I really shouldn't have. Gyarados, Swampert, Torpedo. Okay, good. Alright, I'm set up for success now. Nice. So you could sidewind me? Bye-bye. Parabolic charge kind of sucks, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. Twister? Oh. I don't... Dang. Yeah, he went straight for the kill. I gave it a shot. It's nice to see how much damage Swampert actually does. So, yeah, I'm impressed. That was good. I do have to build up to Mega again, but that's not a big deal. Did I just EQ the fucking... Yep, gotta make sure you move before you use your long-range move. Very good. Ooh, this is bad. Alright. At this point, if I just stay alive, we're chilling. Nice. Competitive status is... Yeah, I still don't know what you're talking about. Pokemon's a Pokemon, you know? Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I have to make sure that I'm hopeful to end within the next 20 minutes. I don't think I will. But I gotta make sure I at least do my Yancy and Curtis trades before midnight rolls over, because I can't time change those and they're time gated. Am I in my spot? I'm in my spot. Cool. An immediate Kyogre. Damn it. I fear nothing of Blastoise, so I can just sit here and build meter the entire time. Oh god! That sucks. I totally was not aware they were coming for me. He mega'd? Okay. Fire Blast? That's funny. Oh, that's real funny. I didn't mean to Hydro Pump. But it does let me build or recover HP. Yeah, fuck you, dude. Nice try on that one. I can sit here and take the Origin Pulse, no problem. Being able to sit there and take the Origin Pulse means that I can very freely... I can very easily... nice. This guy doesn't have Drill Run or anything. Not good. Aw, darn. I don't have to reposition Rotom, is that what I was saying? The ability to not have to reposition Rotom is so amazing. This guy is just annoying. Like, can you, like, fuck off? Damn, I wanted that. That sucks. I got double attacked. I shouldn't have used Parabolic Charge, that was a mistake. Okay, it paid off. What's a good moveset for Dondozo? What about Facade in addition to Order Up, Fissure, and Curse? Why are you making... You're really trying to use this Fissure thing. I couldn't really tell you. I mean, Dondozo is for sure a physical attacker. With a lot of good physical bulk. I mean, if you're trying to make Commander Dondozo work, then of course, you know, you kind of have to use Order Up. That's part of the gimmick. Order Up isn't bad either, thankfully. But, like, I don't know if... Because Quick Claw allows Fissure to be used instantly. Okay, I mean, if you really want that to work, then go for it. Quick Claw is a 20% proc, so if you want it to work like that, like, go for it. But if you want to make Dondozo actually work, you should probably consider the entire moveset, not a Quick Claw Oko gimmick. Like, I get it, it's fun, and it's funny to see it, but you're not gonna get it 80% of the time, you know what I mean? Oh my god, it's Rotom City. Damn, that sucks. Like, absolutely, don't let me dissuade you from using that if that's what you want to do. The biggest thing is to have fun in whatever way you like. But if you want to achieve, like, tangible results and improve as a player, you need to not do that. Again with the Swampert. What does this person have? This is good. This is good. Man! Gee, you know, I was thinking, I haven't seen that fourth guy in a minute. I wonder what he's doing. Damn. No, the one with the shiny... Okay. So this guy that's running around, he's the one with Volcanion. Damn it. Okay, so one, I don't know if that was reflect or light screen. I'm pretty sure that was reflect. But two, Volcanion just fires that out too fast to react. So you have to anticipate it, and also I'm gonna bait it. No, dude, you're messing me up, man. He's just keeping Rotom in now. Oh, this is annoying. Yeah, that's revenge. Screw you, man. Freaking Volcanion. I mean, yeah, it's a strategy. Like, Quick Claw with Fissure is a strategy. I really wouldn't call it a reliable or good one, but it is absolutely a strategy. And it will achieve results, you just have to get lucky about it. That's one of those things where you start introducing luck versus skill kind of thing, and I think if you're gonna do that, then you gotta make sure your one other Pokemon is gonna be good and cover for that. Like, I would highly recommend, if you're gonna use something like that and you're already going deep with Dondozo, definitely use something that can help bolster that, like a light screener, because Dondozo already has a lot of physical bulk. So you can throw something like, well, Rotom, as you're seeing here towards the higher ranks, Rotom is very prominent. So you can use something like Rotom that can not only dish out some good damage, but also throw up its own light screen. And if you're already going to use that strat with Dondozo, it can probably learn Sheer Cold too. You might as well just, you know, have fun and go crazy with it. I am surprised I got that kill. I went for Thunder. I really have to take a second and remove Thunder. It is not doing a damn thing for me. Hey, this guy's using Parabolic Charge too. Why did that suddenly charge off so much faster? Are they Power Herb? Maybe Quick Claw. One of the two. Either way. What would Quick Claw do? For Solar Beam, I mean. I know what Quick Claw would do, but like specifically for that Solar Beam, I wonder what that would do. That's obnoxious. Slash? Alright, bud. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna move just so I can attack you, and then I'm gonna die to Slash. I was just talking shit. I mean, it's fine. It's a move to pick me off, like it was made for that, but do you want to hurry up and use Thunderbolt? Keldeo, that's a good one. Okay, I can heal off of this thing. I somehow did not get the kill. That's messed up. Gunk Shot, interesting, I do have to say. That's tough. Okay. Being poison puts me on a timer. I hate that. No! Target the Gyarados! That's too bad. Gotta move into position. It's alright, I understand. Darn. Too late. Alright, we're done. Interesting. I really do hate range moves in this game. Like, why does your Pokemon have to move into position to use the ranged move, you know? If they're already far enough away, just use it. It's like the exact opposite issue that close range moves have, where if you're close, you just get to do it. Unless you're too close, in which case you have to step back a little bit. I hope they fine-tune that. If they're going with a system similar to this for Winds and Waves, I do hope that they fine-tune it to address some of those, because one, switching is horrible. Like, switching, the defensive aspect of switching is partially there, in that you can just be immune to a move. But man, you are stuck doing nothing for like 5 seconds after. Move repositioning is tough. Oh, this person again. That's a cool picture with the Porygon on New Moon Island. Yeah, anyway, with the Dondozo thing, like if you're going on all in on Dondozo, hard Pokemon to say. Yeah, you might as well just bank on it being everything, you know? I kind of just let that happen. Good to know. Ooh. Why does that happen? What is the mechanic with Volcanion that makes that happen? Is it just, you get a one charge kind of thing? I should not have stayed in, by the way. That was a mistake. Stormy's not strong enough. That sucks. Wow, he did kill me with that. Okay. Dude, I gotta figure out why Volcanion can charge like that. Like, what is Volcanion doing that it can just fire off solar beams? Is it Power Herb? Is Power Herb even in this game? I don't even know if Power Herb is in this game. No, did it not just use Focus Sash? That guy's gotten so many kills off of, well, multi-hits, honestly. Like, he's gotten a lot of collateral. And I do gotta say, I was wrong about Golisopod. It really does... That first impression is really all it needs, that first one. Alright, we got second, though. I gotta see what Volcanion is doing. God, 80 was terrible. Apparently Mega Venusaur can fire off Solar Beam immediately too. It could just be a plus move effect, is what I'm reading. So it is potentially that it's a plus move effect that I'm unaware of. Tatsugiri. I can sit in its face and... but... Are you so for real? Damn, that thing sure is beefy. Got parried too, which is nice. No, please, thank you. That's so annoying. Oh my god, we got the dig dodge. I heard a Rotom somewhere. Aw, dude, that sucks. A lot of physical attacks happening there. This is a really bizarre meta. All of a sudden, I'm not seeing Kyogre whatsoever. Like, I didn't mention it because it was like a couple games, okay, sure, whatever. But like, where the hell is Kyogre at now? That's weak. So what, is the Dondozo strategy really just sit there and like wait until Fissure comes back? That's all I'm seeing on it. Alright. Terrible match though. Overall, I did poorly. That was filled with Pokemon that I couldn't do anything against. Ugh, that's shameful. Yeah, ultimately, if there's... I've learned a few things. One is that if there is a Volcanion out, I just have to swap immediately. Because I'm just going to be gunned down instantly. I still don't know why they can get off Solar Beam so fast. Maybe if I'm gonna refine Solar Beam. I'm in a different spot. Hey, this guy used Curse too! He didn't know. I should have swapped to Swampert. Swampert's a lot more common. He got a lot more common a lot faster than I thought he would. Okay. What kind of strategy is this? The traditional ninja where he just... That sucks. This guy using... That really reached? Damn, dude! I thought Rotom would have been fine. That's kind of annoying. This guy has picked me off multiple times now. This is getting annoying. This guy's gonna kill me. God damn it. Wow, not only did he kill me, he got the double kill on that Kyogre too. That's really annoying. What I'm seeing, honestly, is that I have to use Rotom more for the legendaries. And I have to use Swampert a lot more generally. Because a lot more people are bringing out Swampert and Golisopod actually too. Which is interesting because I didn't think Golisopod would be quite that well suited for it. I thought it would be decent, but I figured Swampert, like for my team in particular, I figured Swampert would be the better choice. But I definitely think, you know what, instead, I think if I were using Golisopod instead of Starmie, that ultimately would have been better, because dual screens haven't been as good since the beginning. And because we know that Rotom can sit in Kyogre's face even without screens, I think that Starmie ultimately is the most useless Pokemon here. So going Starmie, Golisopod, and Swampert would have been a whole lot better for this. And I still haven't given Starmie T-Bolt. Okay, bud. Yeah, because now all of a sudden, there's not really any special attackers. Kyogre really isn't even that visible. Yeah, that's a full team of the Slowpoke family. That's cool, actually. That's not Mega. You want to try that again, Swampert? Great. I shouldn't be sitting in the rocks. Wow, that sucks. Did that guy get all three of us? It's fascinating how the physical attackers have come in strong. Like, there wasn't even, you know, any sort of, like, slow burn-in for them or anything. They just instantly came in. That sucks. That really sucks, dude. Oh my god. The power scaling is all over the place with this. Kyogre has a quick ball. That's interesting. That's scary. I'm dead. And somehow, all of a sudden, I just keep getting multi-attacked. Somehow, I just always have two people coming for me. I don't know what god I pissed off for that one. If this ends up getting worse, it's going to be faster to build a random Golisopod than to keep going with this, because really, Starmie is just not pulling anything anymore. Yeah, this is going way slower than I thought it would have. I'm going to try one more time with this, and I think I'm going to go ahead and swap if Golisopod, or if Starmie ends up not doing good. I'll just swap Starmie out with my story Golisopod and see where it can go from there, but this all of a sudden has slowed to a screeching halt. Like, the past 20 minutes have gotten me literally nowhere. I can't even believe it. I don't get this music very much. In fact, I don't think the random music seems to work very much at all. Two Kyogres? Okay. I'm just gonna ignore this guy. This guy with the Slow King really does seem to prefer to just pick off people. I didn't get to build any meter at all. That's scary. Dude, I can't believe... That's so fucking annoying. Oh good, everybody's right here too. Okay, we're on the board. We're gonna ignore that guy. Mother, dude! Like, I got attacked, but this... Oh my god, that's so annoying. Madam Slowking over here gets away scot-free. No. Alright, you know what? Yeah, fuck you. It's unbelievable. It's like there's some sort of pact they have. I don't even care. I'm going for it. Yeah, fuck you. No, dude. Why does it fire so fast? I have got to figure it out. Do I still have Volcanion on this file? Or at least I tied for a second. It's obnoxious too, because nothing came up for that. What? Is the power herb in this game? It is not in this game. How is it using it so fast? Am I entering some sort of dimension where Volcanion just beams? It didn't plus move that for some reason. Why did it not plus move that? Oh, because it's not fucking plus moved. Okay, it is because it plus moves it. God, finally I have that answered. Thank the Lord. So yeah, if Volcanion just plus moves it, Or maybe if any Pokemon just plus moves it, they can just do that. Wow, that thing has some good IVs. All right, I'm using my story Golisopod. I'm gonna swap Liquidation for First Impression. And the rest I'll keep. Interestingly enough, a special Gyarados has a really good moveset for this. Actually, so does Slowbro too. Slowbro and Slowking have really good movesets for this because they can learn Flamethrower. So for things like Golisopod, they have that. They've got good Psychic Stab. They're bulky. Yeah, this has been horribly infuriating. Like the past like what, 30, 40 minutes has been horrible. Progress has slowed to a complete halt. This has not happened to me before. Kyogre fell off the face of the planet. I've seen it once, I think. Rotom's everywhere. And honestly, I'm about to just go in on this. Oh my god. Dude. Come on, fuck off with that. Like, alright, if that's how you're gonna be... For real? That's interesting. Fine, I'll chase you. Fuck you. What is with people on this right now? It's like they're so hell-bent on getting the one person dead. I don't get it. Should use First Impression. I'm actually doing worse. This is actively going way worse, and I can't comprehend it. Unreal. Unreal. How this went so much worse. At least I got 70 points. That's the most I've gotten in like more like an hour. I genuinely don't know what I'm doing wrong here. Like, nothing makes sense on this. Great, and Golisopod is my first member, so... You've got to be joking. And now he's coming after me. Fuck you, dude. No fucking way. I shouldn't have gotten that. What? Oh, that still goes through the benches. I didn't know that. Oh my fucking god, dude. And now this guy is solely just chasing me, while this dude just jumps in! Like, what the fuck, dude? Go target someone else! Oh my god. How was that dude so hell-bent on killing me? Like, no, you gotta deal with him too now, dude. I don't know what the hell is going on. It really is like everyone was just going after me on that one. Alright, well this has been going on for so long, I have had to start doing my Yancey Curtis searching while I am on stream, which is not something I wanted to do. It's unreal how this is progressing. Yeah, at least one of these 2DSs found it fast. Oh my god, they both got it hella quick. No, not this dude again. Alright, well I know this guy's strategy. He likes to use explosion with his Volcanion. He's up the other side. Let's beat him out there. And then they both start... Oh my god, I also didn't mean to swap into Rotom there. That was a mistake. I had it queued for the other guy. But yeah, it's like they both just start going down this way and disengage with each other. I don't understand what is going on with this. No fucking shot. That was weird. I'm not even gonna engage with you. Nah. Yeah, fuck off. Like, what? I guess the fissure meta is real. It's what you should be doing. Apparently that's what a third of the people online are doing right now, and how these people got to the high rank they are. I guess I'm in the wrong. Just sit there and charge up your Oko move. That's how you win this. Also, there's something weird going on with some lag. I don't know what the deal is with that, but... Dude, oh my fucking god. Yeah, no, the, like, you lose control of your control stick really easily for some reason. I don't know what the story is with that. Got a fastball. Thankfully, I got something out of this. This has been the worst time I have had in this game so far. This has been horribly unfun for the past hour. And I got my kill taken. God, that guy fucked off. Nice. Yeah, fuck you guys. Now I know how to play against everyone. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Yeah, no, we're not doing that, bucko. Got my attacker, what that sucks. That guy got a double kill off that. Oh, that's okay. Bubble beam? What do you mean, bubble beam? People are just throwing out whatever the fuck they want? That was my kill, at least. Finally got first again for the first time in like an hour. Oh my god, and we still have so much more to go. And I got a lure ball. Why am I getting lure balls, dude? That just feels like a slap in the face. Ooh, shiny Tyrantrum, that's cool. Well, the good news is I at least got my Yancey Curtis stuff done. And now I can do the trades as soon as I end the stream. Darn it. There is really something weird going on here with, cool. Like that. Yeah, like, inputs are coming out weird and being held for too long. I don't know what's going on. I would like to say again that that dude just targeted me when the Swampert was charging up, the Swampert next to me was charging up that fissure. Dude, what the hell? I can't control. That was so bizarre, dude. I couldn't control anything. I have no idea what the story was. Now it's good. You can actually see when the camera's messed up or when there's a lag by the smoothness of the camera. That's kind of weird. Wow, that killed me. I'm a little bit surprised about that. I kind of just let that happen. That didn't kill. That's so sad. If my Gallipod were actually IV'd up with bottle caps, I would have been fine. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Dude, that's terrible. Tied for 4th. This season has been the worst. The power scaling is all over the place. People are just spamming fissure back and forth. Somehow, simultaneously, everything is super bulky, but also crumples. I don't understand. And on top of it all, that last match was horribly laggy. I do gotta say, though, the Sky one was way more fun than this one has been. Excuse me? Do you just get iframes during that? What the hell was that? Aw, darn it. Hello? What? Did that guy just perfectly dance around my parabolic charge? Like he drilled past it and then came back after it was done? Honestly, Barbarical would have been a good one too. Turning into rock fighting, that's a strat. He's fast, I didn't know that. Mixed. He had Earthquake instead of Earth Power and still killed me. Yeah, Parabolic Charge has been terrible. Parabolic Charge was great at first, but I definitely need to put something else on because this has been so crap. Oh my god, dude. We got third? Please tell me we have enough to get out of this. I am so done. This has been horrible. I don't know. Where did Kyogre go? Like, what happened? Everybody just suddenly stopped using Kyogre. Somehow Dondozo is all over. Am I getting paired with the same people? I might have been getting paired with the same people, honestly, because I don't know what was going on. Those last, like, 5 matches felt like they were all exactly the same. This was a miserable experience, and honestly, I am over this game. So, that's going to do it for me. It is 11:54 at night. I plan to stop streaming an hour ago. From C to A was the most excruciating time I have had with ZA in so long. I can't even fathom it. Anyway, that's going to do it from me. It is just about midnight. Thank you all so much for watching. Tomorrow I have some stuff to do, so the stream is going to come a little bit later probably. But it's going to be Donkey Kong Bonanza. And thankfully we don't have to touch ZA for like another month, I hope. The season ends on like the 20-something. I don't even know. I still have the tab open. I'll just look. The 27th. Yeah, we don't have to touch this until probably 3 weeks from now, maybe even 4. So thank fuck, because that was horrible. Hopefully whatever the next season is doesn't go as terribly, because that was upsetting in every aspect. But anyways, that's going to do it for me. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said, tomorrow will be Bonanza, and I am much looking forward to that. We're still going to have fun with it, even if it will be a bit of a scuffed playthrough, but it'll be a good time. So I'll see you guys then. Take care of yourselves, and have yourselves a good weekend.